You may write me down in history.
You may write me down in history.
With your bitter, twisted lies.
With your bitter, twisted lies.
You may trod me.
You may trod me
in the very dirt.
in the very dirt.
But still like dust.
But still like dust, I'll rise.
I'll rise.
Maya Angelou, originally named Marguerite Annie Johnson, was born on April 4th, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. Her parents split when she was 3 years old, and Maya's father sent her and her brother to live with their paternal grandmother, Annie Henderson. 4 years later, Maya and her brother would be placed back into the care of their mother. This is an important part of Maya's biography because this is where Maya would get sexually abused and raped by her mother's boyfriend, Freeman, at the age of 8. When Maya confessed about the incident, Freeman was then murdered by her uncle. Maya became mute for 6 years due to believing that Freeman's death was her fault. The reason this is so important is because Maya uses this story in her writing and poems to tell how it affected her life and shaped her life for her son. She moved to California in 1940, where she worked as a cocktail waitress, a prostitute, madam, a cook, and a dancer. And that is how she got her professional name as Maya. 10 years later, in 1950, Maya started her literary career when she went to work with the Harlem Guild Writers. She actually got this job because of MLK and the work that she did with him. She also did work with Malcolm X and provided a lot of help in the civil rights movement. She would do about 80 appearances a week, speaking out and providing literary work for the movement. In 1961, Maya moved to Africa and worked for the Arab Observer in Cairo and the African Review in Ghana during the decolonization of Africa. Maya Angelou is best known for her first autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, which came out in 1969. She is also known for her poem, On the Pulse of Morning, which she composed and delivered for the inauguration of U.S. President Bill Clinton in 1993. While Maya Angelou is mainly known for her literary work, she was also an actor and a director. She acted in Poetic Justice in 1993, as well as How to Make an American Quilt in 1995, as well as many, many other shows and movies. She also took it to the stage, the Broadway stage, and was nominated for a Tony for her work in Lookaway in 1973. The show didn't even make it through an entire series. Maya also directed Down in the Delta in 1998. Maya then went on to win 3. Maya Angelou was often referred to as Dr. Angelou, but she never received an actual degree. She had over 30 honorary degrees from multiple universities. She was also a professor at Wake Forest University, located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. She was an American Studies professor. While it is really sad, it is very difficult to find Maya Angelou's work in schools and certain libraries. Maya's work can be seen as a little controversial for the topics that she talks about. Maya used her work to tell her stories about being a black female and how difficult it was to just go through society and to live her day-to-day lives. While she really did manage and she overcame everything that happened to her, you can see that in her writing she has a sort of ominous tone that makes her really, really connect with her readers, and you can feel her emotions through her stanzas and her paragraphs and her lyrics. Everything she says, you can tell that it stung at one time or another. Maya Angelou has inspired me for quite some time, and I hope that learning about her has inspired you to either learn more or to see things in a different light. We need to continue sharing her work and sharing all the things she has done so that her story and her legacy can continue.
Upset you. Why are you